Hey guys, and welcome back to South of Midnight. When we last left off, we had just did an optional battle over there, and we were hot on the heels of Tuto Tom. Anyway, one issue. So, in recording this game, I've already recorded this next section. However, it didn't come out properly, so we have to redo. Couple of caveats for that. I've managed to go back and collect everything that was missed, which I will insert here. So here's the first readable that we missed, right by these massive statues. And it is readable number 2, statue flyer. Come see the famous Prospero's shambling statues. They say when the moon is full and hangs heavy in the sky, you can see the statues making their way across Prospero. Their dark silhouette moseying along the horizon. They always make it back before morning, but to the discerning eye, you can see that they are just a hair out of place. So, wandering statues in the folklore, huh?
Freaky,
Huh.
for no reason.
Pretty cool. Looks like they had scratched out Jolene's picture, which is interesting. Alright, so we have number 8 here. Honor thy father and mother, so thy days will be long. Jo's out singing those songs, using that voice of hers for other things than praising the Lord. Ugh. With her mother gone, she should be home, cooking and cleaning, helping me around the property. I am the head of this household. She's embarrassing me.
Don't be an asshole about your kids' hopes and
Jesus.
dreams.
I suppose Jesus was the problem here. Alright, well, let's head upstairs. I think there's the actual floof that we missed up here as well. It is here. There we go, the 5. That gives us the full pack. This is Jolene's room. You can see that she obviously was really interested in questionable things, but she really liked music. And that was her passion. But unfortunately, Dad just wanted her to crawl along the dirt worshipping God. I guess this is Daddy's room. Not sure where Tuto Tom would reside. Bad company corrupts good character. Anime saw him standing there under the willow tree, glistening with sweat. Hair tousled by the gentle summer breeze, his dust-covered skin awash in the warm colours of the dying day. He grinned at her, taking a well-loved handkerchief out of his back pocket to wipe at salty runnels above his eye. Ain't you just the prettiest thing God done had his hand in, creatin'? Her feet moved as if on their own, bare feet flying across the cool grass, crashing into his broad chest and strong arms. You came back, she choked out, eyes hot with tears. He kissed her forehead gently. I said I would, didn't I? And I ain't ever lied. And there is the final
Someone wrote that in a tizzy. Go ahead, girl.
readable there. I think I'm going to have to leave this one here then. I think Hazel needs a little sit down in a quiet corner after reading that. And gee, maybe I do as well. And of course, because of that, I've already collected all the rest of the floofs on the level. Not that there were many left. However, I cannot show those off because, well, they're already collected. But I will try and show you where they were. Anyway, let's go into the farm and see if we can't find our dear old friend, Tuto Tom. Alright, this looks like a decent place to get inside.
That door needs power. Ugh, God, this smells awful out here.
Smells awful out here, Hazel. Oh, go you wait. Right, let's get our little friend Crouton out and send him inside. See if we can find some way of turning on the power. Oh my, looks like we've got a lot of dead pigs inside. That might explain a thing or two. Alright, let's go. Although, Hazel, you could get under there. Honestly, small, slender woman like you, jeez, she just doesn't want to get on her hands and knees. Which, in all fairness, I could understand. I mean, but she's already filthy. I mean, come on.
Oh, God. That explains the smell.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this place is pretty rough.
That's so bad, I can taste it.
Alright, so screw these pigs. Compared to the insurance payout on each of them, it's way more expensive to have them all moved. It's hardly feasible. Seal the doors and try to protect the equipment. We'll evaluate losses when the storm settles. This is why we don't get attached. I'll pay you an extra 500 cash to make this happen. Quietly.
Sacrifice to the almighty dollar.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. So all these piggies were, well, yeah, sacrificed to the storm gods, I suppose. Odin, you bastard. Anyway, up there would have been a floof, but of course we've already got it. Alright. Oh, man.
Oh, God. I'm gonna have to get through there somehow.
Yeah, we are going to have to get through there. What can we do? Look at all these vapors coming off these piggy wigs. Not great. Not great. I am also thinking about recording the rest of the Let's Play off my Xbox Series X, just because this game's starting to have a lot of stutters on PC. Not really sure why. I don't think the stutters were that bad, but it is an Unreal Engine game. So after this, yeah, I might switch over to the Xbox. Anywho, let's get Crouton on the case. Come on, little buddy. I know, not exactly nice going through all this rotten meat, all that precious bacon ruined. What a shame. Terrible, terrible. Anyway, no time for tears. Nice. That sounded wet and slimy. You ready for this, girl? It's not going to be great.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Don't throw up. Don't throw up.
You're alright, Hazel.
There's the tangle.
I would say deep breaths, girl, but yeah, probably not. Now, somewhere in here, I can't remember exactly where it was. It might have been over here somewhere. There was actually a tin flip to get some more floofs, but obviously we've already got it. Might have been there. Can't remember, but it's in this area somewhere. Alright, so let's do some healing.
After Jolene let Tom go loose, he discovered the pig farm. How had Swoops kept this miraculous place secret from him? Tom ate everything he could clamp his jaws on. He didn't care if it was a pig or a washing machine. If you go hungry when you're young, you never trust in your next meal. You'll eat even if you're full, just in case. Tom never felt like he'd ever have enough.
Damn.
Hurt people, hurt people. That's what Mama says.
I like that. Hurt people, hurt people. Yeah, Mama was right about that. Although, to be fair, some people are just bastards.
Lots of bad folks were mistreated when they were little.
Yeah, that was true. Now, if we go across there, you can see the objects that we can weave. On top of that drum thing, there is another floof, but like I say, we've already got it. Come on, Hazel. I know you've obviously got a lot of shit on your shoes. You shouldn't be slipping that much. Damn, Two-Toe Tom. He's got like a whole island on his back. It's looking like Bulbasaur or something. Yeah, so the floofs would have been... nope. We certainly don't want you, Crouton. I keep pushing the wrong button. I'm just retarded. Over here. Over here. And then they would have been on this silo drum thing. Okay. So there should also have been a tin flip. Yeah, we've done that tin flip. We've done those floofs. Right, okay. So that should be everything up to date. Let's keep moving. This place is looking pretty rough. Man, this is heavily overgrown. Let's get rid of these mushroom tips. Let's get ourselves up and over. Like so. We can throw our friend Crouton at that stuff as well to break it, but, you know, damn it, Crouton. I know you want to time out from our stinky pig shit covered pockets, but come on, man. We're trying to do things here. Yeah, I'm not going to throw Crouton at the planks of wood if we can avoid it, because it seems a little bit tight. Poor little buddy. Alright.
That's my house. Mama!
At last. You're not having the best day of your life, are you, Hazel? Or maybe you are. Who knows? Well, thanks, Two-Toed, for chewing up our trailer. Now, this bit's interesting. Two-Toed Tom. Hey there, fella.
Big bastard.
Now, this guy... And why did I do that? This guy is actually relatively easy, I say, as I get hit twice in a row due to my own stupidity. So he has 4 attacks. You essentially have to dodge his charge attack. It's not too bad. Sometimes, because of the hit detection, you do just get hit. There's nothing you can do. Like that, for instance. We were nowhere really near that boulder, but we got hit. Now, trying to get this flawless without taking any kind of damage is brutally difficult because the mechanics are just not that good. The hitboxes are broken, especially when it comes to the falling rocks. Sometimes they will just hit you. Now, that's not too bad because we can just quit and start this fight again. However, you do have to go through a cutscene and a little bit of a travel distance to get back here. This fight is also, it's not super long, but it's long enough to where you get cheesed right on the final section. It's annoying. Now, I don't mind perfect boss run achievements, but your mechanics have to be perfect. Your hitboxes have to be perfect. Otherwise, it just comes across as frustrating. Now, once we've done a cycle, we also have to ring the bell, which will stun him. Sometimes, it's admittedly rare, but it might happen here. Sometimes, the button prompt to lock onto the bell doesn't work. Yeah, it's annoying. So it took me 4 separate sessions and about 5 or 6 hours of constant trying to get that achievement. Yeah, not great. Anyway, we're not going to worry about that too much now. But I have to say, I have to get it out into the open, just how frustrating this section can be. Now, his tongue will explode, and that will catch you as well. So the tail swing is just a double jump and a glide. That's quite easy. His charge is easy if you can get the timing down as well. It's a little bit deceptive, but these rocks are brutal. Sometimes they will just hit you and there's nothing you can do. It's frustrating. There's also an attack that the second boss has that's rather similar. It's much easier to get a perfect run on the second boss than this guy. And then there's a boss later on that... Oh, sweet summer child. Oh, if you think the mechanics are broken and iffy here. Oh dear. Anyway, let's just enjoy the game. We have a wonderful bit of music in the background that I'm going to be quiet so you can listen to. All right. Okay, so the best thing to do with these rocks is to not move, because he will try and lead them, lead your movements, and he's deceptively good at it. So that button prompt there is one that I've had trouble with at times, where it just does not appear. Or if it does appear, you just won't be able to lock onto it for some reason. You can cheese yourself behind the fence on the arena there, but it's not that easy. And if you fall into the water, guess what? You've got to restart. Now there's 3 waves to the... Oh god, yeah. Couldn't even see the boulders there where they were going to land. So that's another problem. You will just sometimes get an unlucky cycle where you will just dodge into the oncoming attack. Alright. Come on, you big old ugly bastard. Let's be having ya. There he goes. There the bell goes. Also, don't screw these traversal points up either, which is easy to do because, again, if you're going for that achievement, restart. Grab some health. Hey, buddy. Now he's going to trick you out with a new attack. And I thought he was doing it there. So, his final attack looks the same as the lunge, mostly, but the way you avoid it is totally different. So he's going to turn his head on the side, and you're going to jump out of the way of his mouth and glide. Very easy to avoid, although I've never seen that happen before. Apparently you can get hurt by his teeth before he closes his mouth. That's interesting. Yeah, very easy to avoid with a double jump and then glide out the way. Now, don't pay any attention, really, to those red spots on the floor. The hitbox for those boulders is actually much bigger than it looks. Right. Come on, Tom. If you take too long to actually hit the bell, he will attack. So not actually a terrible boss, but brutally frustrating if you are going for that perfect run. There are some people on the forums that swear it's impossible. It isn't. You've just got to have luck on your side. It's not skill-based, really. It's all down to luck. Right, let's go. Nice try, Tommy boy. Oof, that was close. Like I say, one little mistake and you're back to the save point. Restarting. Alright, buddy boy. It's time to put you out of your misery. Oops. That's not what we wanted. Oh man, I can only imagine the stench here.
Oh. This might be worse than the pigs.
I'm pretty sure this will be worse than the pigs. I don't even know how you would breathe in here. don't
Reach the house.
think she
We'll have to
is.
clear out all that stigma.
At least our piggy friend is still alive. That's good. Good for him. Although he is being bathed in acid. There is another load of flues by that platform there, but we've got them.
It's all the same and eating well.
Final collectible of the chapter. Well, this is my absurd last will and testament. I ain't got much to my name, but what I got I leave to my daughters, Mandy and Alana. The house and meager savings in my bank, the life insurance policy goes to them too. You two are the best thing that ever happened to me. I know you'll grow up to be even more amazing girls than you already are. I love you two more than life itself, my little corn cobs. Papa Sutter.
That's rough. I wonder how long he was here for.
Yeah,
And
that's
if his daughters are still in Prospero.
That's gotta suck. I think I'd rather be killed pretty quick than chill in here. But hey, what do I know? Pig's been in here for a while. Just dipped in stomach acid, loving life.
Hope that ain't the top of Jolene's church.
Maybe that is the top of her church. That wouldn't bode well. Alright. Let's try and ease Two-Toed Tom's soul. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we saved our pig friend after all. And God knows what else. Tractor. Save some of the equipment. And an organ. And maybe it was Jolene's church.
You in there? Can you hear me?
It's not looking good, Hazel. Don't know what all this red wool is about.
Little Buzz. So cute. She was just big enough for the smaller rides. Nervously gripping my hand, but having fun. Vignette crumbs all on her shirt. We never went back. I wish we had more carefree moments like that together.
I wish you were here.
Well, hopefully we'll find her yet. Hopefully. Alright. Looks like there's not much else we can do here. Come on, Hazel. Let's go.
Woo-wee! That was some gator fight. I'd applaud if I had hands.
Mama's not in the house. There's just red yarn everywhere.
Red yarn. That means Huggin' Molly's been there.
What?
Didn't your grandma ever scare you? Oh, Huggin' Molly's gonna snatch you.
Yeah, to keep me from wandering off when I was little. Old Huggin' Molly steals children, and all she leaves behind is red yarn. Wait, is Huggin' Molly real?
All the stories are real, darling.
If Huggin' Molly took Mama, why?
Well, Molly takes children no one cares about. Your mama might have got in her way one too many times.
But there's nothing in the stories that talk about how to find Huggin' Molly.
I might know where you could start looking. Hop on.
That pig has had a rough day.
Hazel had gone into the belly of the beast to find her maw once she reached the river bend, thanks to me. But Hazel's house was covered in red yarn, a sure sign of Molly's child-stealing ways. It looked like she'd got to Lacey first. Maybe Lacey had crossed paths with Molly. Tales of old Molly stealing children weren't just tales. Years ago, when he was no bigger than a minnow, Huggin' Molly even snatched Hazel's daddy tray. But Bunny got him back somehow. Hazel would have to track down old Molly to bring her maw back. Fortunately, I knew a spot owned by Bunny where she might find some leads.
I wonder how our grandmother got her son back. And I thought she only took neglected children.
Bunny Flood's the only one that ever messed with her and lived to tell. Became obsessed and paid cash money to anyone who'd tell her about old Molly's whereabouts. Bunny Flood never was known to share. But there could be some clues in her house up ahead.
Wait, you're taking me to Bunny's house? I'm not exactly on her guest list right now. And ain't her house back that way?
Oh, this one's her weekend house. Can't expect rich people to spend Sundays the same place they spend Tuesday. But she don't come much anymore. Scuttlebutt is something bad happened in that house.
You think her house is full of booby traps?
Well, I do hear that in her quest to find Molly, she might have taken some things that weren't entirely hers.
Ooh, she really got you shook.
Darling, listening to my fear is how I got this old.
I hope Bunny isn't there. Because that'd be awkward.
Yeah, wouldn't it just? Well, we got some new upgrades. We can get Cleansing Rend. Let's do it. We can get Bob and Weave. What else? Close the Loop. And we can afford Sigma Conversion as well. This one actually accelerates our cooldowns, I believe. But it only extremely marginally, to be honest with you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you enjoyed it. I absolutely adore this game, as you know. It's jank and it has its problems, but it's a really good time. Now, if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to throw the video a like, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.